good to be here. This is Diaspora Network, and today is going to be fascinating and it's going to be interesting. So many things will be happening. First of all, we have to say a happy belated birthday to our president, incoming president, His Excellency Peter Obi. Yesterday was his birthday, and so many things happened yesterday, and we are so happy and we are so proud of him. We are so proud of him. That is the truth. All the obedience around the world, we are so proud of our principal. He's a man of the people, and he showed it yesterday where he went to. He went to Plateau State, to the IDP camp, and to show love, man. And for me, I'm really impressed. I'm so impressed, and I'm happy to be a part of making Nigeria work again, building up a new Nigeria. Okay, so today I have my main man with me also. But before we come up, I will just play a short video. The video is just all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. Let's watch this video, and we'll come back again.
The 2023 general elections did not ensure a well-run, transparent and inclusive democratic process.
So it's a problem.
You mean this report was written by ESN, live and direct?
To get what we want in that.
And like you have just said, let me align.
But then look at us now, from different tribes. I am sure most of us here are not members of any of our ethnic meetings.
Go now, just yesterday, the military went
this statement in various forms. And each time I come across it, not been done before does not mean it cannot.
It's wrong. If it's not done,
the non-sentence.
Exactly 2 years.
It's involved. Anything that is
Back in the days, it used to be in clans.
wrong, that is taken from Nigeria rather than adding to Nigeria, is wrong. I must be faced out.
To happen, but why hasn't it happened? Because majority of us had not yet aligned without thinking,
We have continued to swindle Nigeria like this.
Same thing, talking about the betterment of the country.
Because we want to know how they arrived at appointing, because as far as I can tell, he was not elected, appointing Tinubu the president.
engage in it on so many levels. Today we'll decide, okay, all eyes on the judiciary.
Exactly 2 years, as exposed by 99% of press.
It takes projection and then it takes intention to make it happen.
If justice is for us, they will give it.
Information about configuration, about change.
Thinking of other people, by making sure that we follow the principle that kind of our parents, our grandparents, or even the country as a whole, community, has imbibed in us.
We are all deploying the little energy we have to this reality. And I'm sure
that in this country, if it turns out to be a scandal all over the international, locally, everywhere.
And it's touching to know that, yes, these people are
Peddlers, his cartel members, they would want to raise up dust.
But if you feel like you have one bad skeleton in your cupboard and you don't want it to come out, if it comes out, we don't have any grudges. In the new Nigeria, there are no grudges.
It's not a speck in our eye. It is our whole screen. Forget love. Our whole living screen is what we've got in our eye. Therefore, we have no right, no justification to even discuss what the EU is doing. Because at the end of the day, whatever they do to us is because of those corrupt politicians. Those corrupt politicians.
Nation or trying to destroy, because you can't destroy me. I'm a new Nigeria. You can't destroy us. You can't destroy Saul. You can't destroy Duncan. You can't destroy Peter Obi. You can't destroy any one of us. The Lord won't let you. God has not given you that power. But in the name of God, for the sake of yourselves and your family and your generations to come, do what is right. Do not put yourself in trouble. Do not put
Yes, it's not a threat, but these are facts. All eyes on the judiciary. That is what is happening right now. All eyes on the judiciary. So it's not a threat. This is a fact. All eyes on the judiciary. So we're all waiting and we're all watching. So Mr. Chukuma, you are welcome. So please, can you just tell the audience what has been happening all this while?
Hello. Good evening. Good evening very much. Thank you very much for inviting me once again to this wonderful live stream. We are back here again this evening to dissect and to give life to news, especially as it concerns obedient movement in Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are watching us from this particular time. You are welcome again, everybody, all our viewers all over the world, all over the globe. You are welcome to this wonderful event program this evening. We are here on this platform, the Diaspora Network, to do justice to what we know how to do. All we do here is to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, and to put in our 2 cents in making Nigeria work again. We know that a new Nigeria is possible, and it's going to be the collective effort of everyone to make it work, to bring that new Nigeria that we all aspire for, that new Nigeria that we want, that new Nigeria that we want to live for our children and the generation yet unborn. Just sit tight and pick up your maybe your popcorn or whatever. Just enjoy yourself, relax as we do justice to the topics. Thank you very much. You're all welcome.
Wow. Thank you so much. You know, I always like your, every time you speak, I always get, the interest is always there. You know, I would say, this guy, is he a lawyer, or is he who is it? It's like the thing that is happening in Nigeria, something that has been happening in Nigeria. We saw yesterday, we heard that Justice Ugo resigned, but which he did not resign. But there are pressures on all the judges. Really, that is the truth. You remember last week we talked about it. We said the EFCC and the DSS, they are scrutinizing all the judges to see any of their loopholes, you know, to threaten them. You know, I said we have 3 ways. 1 is to negotiate with the person. 2, they will threaten you. Number 3, they will eliminate you. That is how this life runs. That is how even the Europeans deal with African leaders. They will negotiate with you. If you refuse, they will threaten you. If you refuse, elimination. So I think that was last week. Now we heard the judge, Justice Ugo, wanted to resign because the press, it was quoted as saying that they want to democracy, and he will be part of it. But we know if he happens to resign, definitely there are ways of doing things to appoint another judge. But we don't quit. You know what I'm saying? If you quit, that means you are scared. That means you are unable to hold the pressure. So, but thank God I heard he did not quit, or maybe the pressure is still on. How do you see all these things? Because right now the things is so glaring. Not just the 5% alone. Even the drug case, INEC even said that they didn't know that Tinubu forfeited the $460,000. INEC said so. They said so. That was 2 days ago that yesterday that they didn't know that Tinubu forfeited $4,600 on a drug-related offenses. So there are so many things that are so glaring that the judges, they don't have a choice. But if they want to keep democracy going in Nigeria, the choice is to destroy Tinubu. So many things are happening. Even the Shetima double nomination, they can avoid his nomination, which automatically will affect the Tinubu. So all these things, what do you have to say about it all, my brother?
Yeah, you just rightly put, said the ball rolling now. You see, I think the last episode we had, we actually talked about the pressure on that is on from the judges, from the powers that be.
Yeah.
And we know that one of them has been pressurized, even threatened, and asked to do the wrong thing. Yesterday, I think it was 2 days ago, the night, 2 days ago, that news broke on Twitter. I saw it yesterday morning about the resignation of Justice Ugo. Even though I still did not, not that I didn't believe he could resign, but I was trying to look at, get the news from a more reliable source, which I didn't find. So from there, I became skeptical about the news. But what I will say here is that, even if that is a rumor, that in every rumor there's always an element of truth in it. So there is no, even if that is a rumor, we all know that there are some bit of truth in every rumor, and that will also be the case of this. There is no two ways. You're not saying that pressure is on. But the truth of the matter is that our principal and the Labour Party have a strong case. Even PDP case is also strong.
Yeah.
Then there is also this APM case that is also another. The angle they are bringing, they are coming from is also another. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Can you also give another?
Which is APN? Which is APN? You said APN or APN?
Yes. APN, yeah, it's a political party. They also took Tinubu to court and
Your network is breaking, eh? Your network is breaking. Your network is breaking. Your network is breaking. Your network is breaking. Better now, yeah. Better now, yeah. Yeah, sure.
From they are coming from the.
Well, okay, well, network is bad. It will come back again. So as I was saying, just okay, it's back again. It's back. But the network is poor. Your network is really poor. I can see from here. Say one, two things. Let me hear you. Hello?
Yeah,
okay, continue.
a vice president. Not frame apps before Stima was appointed. So that has disqualified even Tinubu himself from contesting, because you cannot contest without a vice president. And the law says that there is a time that is allowed for you to pick a vice president. If you don't do that within that time frame, it means that your candidacy is also null and void. So they picked a hold on that nomination, and I think their case is also very strong, very, very strong. Just 1 point, and that is enough to disqualify Tinubu also. So, but if you looking at it from the way the angle principal and LP is also coming from, it's also a very valid point. So the case is very, very, very strong. You understand? You can see that the threat that Tinubu and his lawyer is bringing, that if the judges disqualify or nullify the election, that they are calling that anarchy. It might result to anarchy. You see, that is just playing the mind game, trying to threaten judicial and threaten Nigerians and threaten the judges and try to cow them so that they won't do the right thing. So, but going through the written address, the response from the LP and Labour Party today, they were able to dissect and trash that rubbish, that threat. You understand? If you look, oh my God! When you read that written address, you will know that if Nigeria is what it should be, that guy is heading to jail.
Normally.
Not only that he will be disqualified, not only that the election will be nullified or him disqualified, he will also face trial for all the atrocities he committed running up to the election, even after the election. So that is what they have seen. That is what they are seeing, that is putting fire in their bomb, and they are running helter-skelter, looking for who to threaten, looking for who to pressurize, looking for who. And you can also see that there was also a news that broke 2 days ago that the CGN had a phone conversation with the president.
I wanted to tell you to ask you that also, yes.
Which they also came out to deny. You see, and somebody said something, said, anytime you see APC denying anything, just know that thing is the truth. Anytime you see any APC denying anything, just know that thing they are denying is the truth, which I also believe. So, but the truth of the matter is that the written address that was submitted yesterday by LP and His Excellency P2B, I didn't read through the entire 44-page one. Yusima Sue did something. He was able to highlight some key
points, important
portions on that address that I was able to read. And reading those key important points and portion gave me an overview of what the entire 44-page address should be or look like. So when you look at the address itself, you'll find out that they were able to trash out point by point and give legal precedents and references of cases that have been determined by all their prayers. Why the judges should adhere to what they are saying. So if you look at it, you find out that they are not just bringing an empty prayer. they have battles. I mean, presidents that has happened. I mean, Supreme Court judgments, appeal court judgments of such matters in the past that they made references to, that the Supreme Court justices should look at. So this is what law is all about. There's nobody said that the court is not for the Christmas. They cannot give you what you don't ask for. You understand? So even if they know the truth, you must be able to present it, plead your case, argue out your case, put up a strong argument, put up a strong case for what you're asking for. And there's a point at which you're going to bring your case to. Someone said even if Tinubu is the judge, he will rule against himself.
That means they call it beyond doubt. Beyond
Yes. When you have presented your case and you have been able to matter out your cases and you've given evidences and references beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Even if you are the judge in your own case, you will not but throw in the towel. So that is what they have said, and that is what is actually happening, and that is what I can see victory in this whole matter, in this case. I can sense it. I can see it. The way the lawyers. I've not gone through PDP, because I also understood this morning that PDP has also filed their own written address. I've not gone through it, but I've been able to go through some portions of the LP and P2B's written address and APM's written address. I've been able to go through some things they said. You read some of it, you will see what these people brought was just bunch of garbage, APC, trying to, I don't know, it was like they are settling, I don't even know. That is not an argument, that is just like a quarrel.
You know.
There's difference between an argument and what they brought is a quarrel. They just brought quarrel and brought a threat.
They are threatening everybody because they put pressure. They put pressure on Peter Obi. Many people, different dignitaries have gone to see him, begging him. I know that Julius, the deputy chairman, Julius, will be able to say more about this one, because there have been people have been begging. They've been begging, pleading with Peter Obi. They've told him
because they know he has a case. They know he has a case.
Yeah.
They knew he has. So there's nothing. If that man don't have, if there's no case, nobody will beg him now. It's because they know that if this thing is allowed to, because the judges have told, even the suit, the CGL would have told the man, this thing, the way it's going, it is better you go and beg this man. Though.
Yeah.
Send people to go and beg him. Because we cannot. I tell you, there's a way you bring your case to. Let me you bring your case to. Even the devil will judge the case in your favor.
Even the devil is saying, the devil will say, no, this one is beyond the.
If I do this, will go against my own principle. As the devil. The devil has principle too now. So that's just in a lighter. That is just, and that is the reason why all the threats, everything is coming from the camp of Abadorians. They'll still be telling you they know that they have no case. I don't argue with anybody. I don't even have. I'm so busy. I don't have the time. You understand? So I don't argue with anybody whether you think there's a case or not. It's your own opinion.
Yeah, they believe that Nigeria is just like before. election will come or go. People will just sit down and they will not care. That was why after the election, they took Peter Obi go to court, because they know that normally Nigerians, when you after the election, they will forget everything. No one know that this is a new ball game. Obedience. Let's even assume Peter Obi will say tomorrow, I'm not doing again. It's a lie. It's too late. The obedience will not make that one to happen, because we want to build a Nigeria that we know that we can rely on. We want to have a good foundation. You cannot build on illegality. This is what we are changing. This mindset must change. It must have it just have to change. This is what we are preaching. This mindset of Nigeria that let it happen, man. Let it go on. Yeah, he's there already. He's doing this one. He has given this one. Yeah, he has given palliatives. He has increased the price. He has removed subsidy. And see, Nigerians, they know how to bear. They know how to suffer and bear things. This is what we are changing. This is a new mindset. We want to have a good foundation. As Peter has said, if what we address is excellency, you have to pass through excellent process and have it excellently. It's not by rigging election, not at all. So all eyes on the judiciary, my brother. All eyes are on them. The EU, they've wrote a report. They said this is what they found out. This is what they saw. Now, is that there for Nigerians to do anything they want to do? And what they said this is our report. Is that there for Nigerians to do anything they want to do? So we have to do our part. All Nigerians have to do our part. All eyes on the judiciary. They must do the needful. They will do the needful. All the threats people are giving them threats. People are trying to blackmail them. Look, for me, people may be watching us right now that are related to the judges. What we are saying, check your conscience, check your country, do the needful, do the right thing. The election, was it free and fair? Is it the right thing to do? The INEC, did they do the right thing? The people that have declared the so-called president, was it the right thing they did? So this is what we are saying. All eyes on the judiciary. We must make sure everything is done properly. We don't care. Okay, they said it's 180 days. We are on it. And before you know it, we are watching and waiting. It's like they make the threats. The Nigerian people, we are waiting for the judges to do their part. That is the truth. Anyway, we will stop for now as per se what will be the next step for us to do, because it is the people's way. The people's way must prevail. That is the truth. And that is the truth. So people cannot just come up and say, I'm going to, it's my turn. And because you have some money, or you have influence somewhere, somehow, you just override the ways of the way of the people. No. This is what the narrative we are changing, and we'll make sure we change it and we'll do it. We are waiting for the court, we are waiting for the judiciary. For me, I will say all the judges that are there, man, do the needful, do it for the country. What will history say about you in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, 100 years' time? What will history say about you? Is it for good? Is it for bad? That is what we are saying. Set your conscience. Don't let people put pressure on you. Despite the pressure, look, what makes a man is for you to stand for the truth and say it and make sure that truth prevails. That makes you a man. That will make you a man. That will bring the best history out of you, out of your family. And that is it. My brother, please carry on. I just say, let me say one or two things. I mean, for all the obedience out there, because the obedience in diaspora, I will tell you that, my brother, they are still pushing. They are not relenting. People will think by now they will back out or back off. No, it's not that. They are pushing more. Go to Twitter Spaces. They are all talking. They are speaking to make sure we have a good Nigeria, because enough is enough. No security in Nigeria. People are suffering. Today, I made a post. I say, trek at home. People are trekking Nigeria. No, people are suffering, and they are not speaking. I cannot just imagine. You are suffering, you are not speaking. Are you scared? According to Dino, you say, if I talk, I die. If I don't talk, I die. I said, I could talk and die. And meanwhile, nobody's even dying. Nobody is dying. All right, my brother, please carry on, please. Sorry, I just have to.
Okay, it's okay. That is it. You've said it all. There is no against saying the truth. The judges should do the right thing. It is not for them, it's for their generation. My phone can go off anytime now. I don't know why my battery is going down, and I'm charging it, but it's not picking. I don't know. It's not responding. Okay, but let me just continue. If it goes off, just continue.
Okay.
The judges should just do the right thing. That is just the thing. We are not telling them to favor us, but on the basics of the case and the argument presented, they should do the right thing. On the basics of the law, they should do the right thing. For the sake of Nigerians that are suffering today, they should do the right thing. For the sake of Nigerians yet generations yet unborn, even their own generation, they should do the right thing. The right thing is to give justice, to pronounce judgment that is seen to be justice to the case at hand. In the law, they said they don't give justice. They want to ensure that justice is seen to be done.
Yeah.
Justice must be seen, not just justice be done. Justice must be seen to be done in this case by almost everybody. You reference again to the EU report. You see, these are people who are not Nigerians, who came, who saw, and they wrote what they saw. So if there's no bias in it, they don't have any bias, they don't have any interest, other than they want to see a better election in Nigeria, which was not done. So it was an unbiased and a report that came from a group of people who don't have interest as such in the election. So that is just it. And they wrote what they saw, they wrote what they experienced, what happened was what they wrote. And if you do that report, you will see that is actually what happened. Now, we are Nigerians, the judges are Nigerians, the candidates are Nigerians. Would you give that will reflect what happened? Won't you that will build the nation rather than destroy the nation? Because there's a judgment that will be given today. I mean, it will set a bad precedent.
Yeah.
It will set a bad and it will take to stage era. We don't want to go back to that era. And that's why we are all saying that eyes are all judiciary. We are all looking at them. The Nigeria state is this Nigeria state of Nigeria state. It depends largely on what those 7 justices are going to say. So they should know the enormous responsibility and the enormous tax and the what would I call it? They should understand that the country is on them. The country, the survival of the country is on them.
That it means
so
that over 200 million people right now depend on them.
Life is on their hands.
Yeah.
And they must live up to expectation. They must live above board and do what is right. That is what we are saying. That's what obedient movement and all well-meaning Nigerians are saying to them. Come out, be bold enough, be courageous enough to make the right pronouncement, the right judgment, and leave the rest to Nigerians. We will be your protectors. We will protect you, we will guide you, we will ensure that nothing happened to you guys. So it is better you guys be on the side of the people than to be on the side of the very few who will, at the end of the day, protect you. So the sovereignty of Nigeria belongs to the Nigerian people. The authority of Nigeria belongs to the Nigerian people. Nigerian people decide to give it to whoever and trust they wish to. And I tell you that this power and authority was given to His Excellency Peter Obi on that election day. Because that election was the vehicle that is provided through which the people hand over the power that they have to the leaders that will hold it in trust for them for a period of time. So that was done on the 25th of February, and Nigerian people spoke unison in a loud, handed over that power and authority in that election to be. But the powers that be decided that they will truncate what the people are saying. That is treason. That is treason.
It's treason. Yeah, it's treason.
Because they are changing of the people to their own will, which is not acceptable by any standard of any law in any nation. So otherwise, what we are saying to the judiciary is that let them stand tall at this time. Let them stand up and be counted at this point in time. They are hearing my voice, or they say we are not threatening them. We are not, of course, we don't have the power to threaten them. All we are saying, stand up and be counted, do the right thing, make the right pronunciation, save Nigeria, save the generation yet unborn, rewrite the history of this country once again, and put Nigeria in the path of progress and prosperity by making the right pronouncement and the right judgment to this case.
At least they should redeem the image of the judiciary, because the image of the judiciary has been battered all this for the past, for all these years. The image of the judiciary has been battered. This is a time for them to redeem the image of the judiciary. It's a time for them to show that judiciary, legislature, and executives, they are all separate arms of government. So the executive cannot have influence over them. They should not have influence over them or threaten them or tell them what to do, because they are all different arms of government. So this is a time for them to be proud of themselves, to come out, to really tell the Nigerian people that judiciary now is a change. It's now a change body, not as before, not as before. And seriously, if they do the right thing, all their old sins will be forgiven. That is the truth. If they do the right thing, all their old sins will be forgiven. Because people are saying we have governors that are Supreme Court governors. Some people are saying we have senators that are Supreme Court senators. People they have different things against them. But right now, if they're able to come out and do the right thing, I'm telling you, it will make all those sins be forgiven. And again, if they don't do the right thing, that means democracy is dead in Nigeria. That is just the truth. Democracy that means they've killed democracy. And judiciary, the boys in your court, they say judiciary is the last hope of the common man. Where the people they came out to vote, and they voted. They voted overwhelmingly. We're not even talking of rerun right now. We're not talking of rerun. They should do the needful, do the right thing, and make the vote of people count. That's what we're saying. If somebody was not qualified, he should be disqualified. We have, the cases are there. They are so glaring. and it has been proven. Well, I would say beyond doubt. That is the truth. So, and they will always say this case is beyond, it has been proven beyond doubt. That's what that is the term they always use. We are watching and we are waiting. All eyes on the judiciary. Look, this is, I've said it before, this is a new Nigeria. It's not as before. This is a different ball game. It's not as before. We have to build our country. It's you and I. It's you and I that will build the country. It's, don't think it's Europeans or the Americans. I always say this. We cannot continue to live this way. Enough is enough. Most people be suffering. My brother, I saw some videos in Lagos, how people are trekking. I saw some videos. I'm not talking of cartoon, I'm talking of comedy videos, pictures, how people are trekking they are just moving, trekking Lagos in Ikeja. No, they cannot afford it because people said the money they are earning is not enough for them just for transportation, so they let that trek. So I heard of one said he let us stay at home, not go to work again because the money they are for his salary is not enough to buy fuel. Man, and Nigeria is so blessed. It's so blessed. It's so blessed. But I don't know why at times we just look to choose to live a part, to choose the part of suffering, part of dehumanization. I don't know why we like to choose a hard path. I don't just know. I don't know. One guy was able to say, we are waiting for palliative. How much is the palliative? Are you even working? The so-called 8,000 naira. Are you? Even the Nigerian government said, do they have data? Would they even know you? How would they give it to you? So people say, okay, don't give her the money. Buy the palliatives, the food store, all those stuff, and give to people. All these things. Come on. I don't know. It cannot help anything. That is the truth. It's a way to siphon money, to steal money. We saw it in the time of Buhari, 5K palliatives. If you ask anybody now in Nigeria, if you receive 5,000 naira, I don't think there were 8,000 people that raise up their hands to say they receive 5,000 naira palliative from Buhari. And now this one is going up again now, 8,000 naira palliatives. People are really suffering. People are suffering. If I say suffering, I mean they are suffering. We need to wake up. All the judges do the needful. We're not saying be partial to be, no. Do the needful. Do the needful. If people that are need to be disqualified, say it. Be bold. No, look. I have said before. Nobody is killing anybody. Nobody will kill anybody. That is the truth. No, they will really threaten, or they will do nothing. They will do nothing. They will do nothing. So we come here to let people know that Nigerians, so because people in Nigeria, they thought even the court case is over, that nobody is there, let them wait to suffer for the next 4 years. No, the case is in the court, and everything is going on well. If by God's grace, if everything goes on well, doing the right thing, do the needful, definitely, Peter Obi will come up victorious. That is the truth. So that's what you are saying. All eyes on the judiciary. Even the threat they are giving them, they are threatening them. Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. I know that DSS and EFCC, they've done their part. They've scrutinized those people, checked their files, even all their old records, all the cases they've done before, to see how they can threaten them. I'm sure they have done it secretly, but what they are not succeeding. That is why they are doing this open threat now. That is why they are doing open threat now. I can't. Tinubu said if the judges decide otherwise, they will cause chaos in the country. How can you make such a statement? This is a guy, man. Mr. Chuba, I know that we have just 1 hour to do this stuff, of many things. I know that you definitely, it's good for us to encourage those people in Nigeria. It's really they are going going a lot. They are good. They are good. It's a kind of they say suffering 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. At times they'll say geometric. Geometric. Not just not multiplication and geometric. And what is geometrically multiplied? That means the case is really big. We have to let them know that look, they should stand up for their right. They know their right. They should not just give in like that. No, they should not give up like that. No, they should not. The country belongs to everyone. Be you Yoruba, be you Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Ishan, from any part of the country. The country you have equal opportunity. I love what happened yesterday when Plateau went to go and visit the Plateau State governor. The guy was oh God. The guy said, look, that people like Peter Obi has changed the landscape, the political landscape of Nigeria, has made it possible that people, children of nobody can become somebody. He said him himself he's an example. He's an example. He said he is an example, and now he's a governor. This is what we are saying. People, they call it of nobody can become a senator, a governor, even a president. That's what we are saying. That's what we are saying. That's what we are doing. That's what we are pushing, and we will push it to the end. But Obi has make it open. Has make it know that if you don't need to give shishi, you need to have a godfather out there before you can make it happen. Yeah, it can be proven. All the senators we had, no godfatherism, no. All the House of Assembly, the House of Reps, people we have, no godfatherism. They are there right now. So those people that want to contest, that have the genuineness of heart for the country, they should not wait. They should go up out there and do their part. This is what we are saying, and this is what we are preaching. We want to preach it. All eyes on the judiciary. The things are so glaring. They are so glaring. All the threats. Please, Justice Ugo, you may be hearing. Maybe I will say, don't give in. Don't give up. Don't give into threats. Don't let the people pressurize you, because at the end of the day, when you resign, because people are pressurizing you to do otherwise, when you resign, it's like you've given up. You've not been able to uphold the truth, and you give in. And definitely, they have ways of doing it. Maybe they will replace you. And at the end of the day, the work is not done. What you stood for will be denied. So don't let the truth be denied. All those justices out there, stand for the truth. Despite the threat, despite the pressure, despite the money they are bringing, don't say your conscience. Don't say Nigeria because of piecemeal. No, don't do that. This is what we are saying. This is what we are preaching. All eyes on the judiciary. Tinubu and his cohorts, for sure, I know. They will say they will rot in jail. Because definitely people like this, they need to be brought to book. They need to be brought to book. They need to be charged, man, because you fraudulent certificate are forged. You forfeited $40,000 in the US due to narcotic activities. 25% in Abuja, you did not meet it. Your running mate, Shetima, I mean, it's supposed to be void because he had double nomination. All these things are there, and we are waiting and watching. Mr. Chukuma, I know that Nigeria is. They say Nigeria is a fraud. It's a fraud. They forget it easily. That is why even Nigeria Airways, that is how they forgot it. Nobody talking about Nigeria Airways. Nobody talking about all the fraud they did. Just, I think about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, the fraud they did. Nobody talking about it. So many fraud, snake swallow money, monkey chopping money, this one, those one. They would forget it easily and they move on. They just move on. This is not, I mean, it's insane. In civil society, they don't do that. No. You cannot just move on like that. You cannot just move on irregularity. You cannot move on like that. You cannot move on. You cannot just move on like that. You cannot move on. My brother, Mr. Chukuma, well, just tell us a few things before we call it a day. We still have some few minutes before we call it a day.
Very well put. You just did justice to it. The point is that Nigerians should brace up. There's no gainsaying. Nobody should tell anybody what to do at this point. If you stay, it's whether you want to die of hunger, die of starvation, or you speak out, speak up, and take back your country by yourself. So the choice is there for you, for everybody to choose. Whether you want tribalism, religious bigotry, religious sentiment to becloud your sense of judgment, then you are free. It's a free world. But the point I'm trying to make is that Nigeria is the deliverance of Nigeria is actually in the hand of Nigerians.
Yeah.
It's not in the hand of anybody else out there. You call European, Americans, or anybody to come and do anything for you. It is you, Nigerians, who will, if anything is not going well, going the way it should go, it is you, Nigerians, who should stand up for it and correct or take it back. So the earlier we understand this, the better. The area we know that the destiny of Nigeria lies in our hands, the better. The area we know that power belongs to the people, and we can take power back from whoever has the power, the better for us. So let's know that it's not yet over. Those of us who are fighting from outside the country, the battle continue, the struggle continue until we get to the point when we say we've gotten what we want. Before that, there is no giving up. Before that, there is no backing down. But you said something that you still see Nigerians abroad on Twitter, still struggling, still fighting. That is what it should be. In fact, more should join this battle. There are more people. The people who are fighting the battle are less, are infinitesimal. If all Nigerians abroad decide to join this, all, Nigerians will change. Nigeria will change. Yeah. But we will understand that it is a process, and that process will continue to engage it. And some people will join. Some people will join now. Some people will join later. Some will join much more later. But the point of the matter is that when you are in the right path and you're in the right trajectory, you just have to continue. What we are doing is making a difference. It's creating the change. It might look like it is slow, but the truth of the matter is that the what has been destroyed took a long time. Yeah. And you can't expect to build. Remember, it is easier to destroy than to build. Yeah. So what you destroy in 1 hour might take you a whole year.
Even 10 years
back. Yeah. And what we have shown that it is possible for Nigeria to be rebuilt. So we will keep at it. Those of us who can speak, let's keep speaking. Those who can do action. Let's do action. Those who can contribute resources, all hands must be on deck to ensure that Nigeria is delivered from this quagmire. If not, if we still leave this country in the hands of APC, Buhari will be a saint to compare to what is coming.
Yeah.
Buhari, as I told you, some people are praying that Buhari should come back. What they are saying now is, they call it renewed shaggy. This is renewed shaggy.
2.0.
That being said, evil is evil. We are not asking for Buhari to come back. All we are saying is that things can be done much better than it is being done now. Nigeria can be better than it is now. Nigeria can do better. Nigeria can perform better. The citizens can get better. Good from the government. So that's what we are saying. It's not a rocket science. We have all lived abroad. We've seen what governance is like abroad, and we are saying what we are seeing here can be replicated anywhere in the world.
Yes, for sure.
Can be replicated, including in Nigeria. And we need the right person to be able to do that. And that right person is P2B and Alhaji Baba Dati Ahmed. These are the two people Nigerians has discovered. There are a lot of people who can also do great things in Nigeria. But these two persons are like the anchor. From there, we will now begin to get other people to fill in other positions, other key positions of government. That is how it is. So, all eyes on judiciary, all hands must be on deck. Let's not give up. Let's keep doing what we are doing. Let's keep pushing. I know that at the end of the day, it might look like nothing is happening, but it's light out of that tunnel. And on the other side of the tunnel, it will be New Nigeria, where this child of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody. That is what we are pushing. Thank you very much for inviting me. I think this should be my parting remark. Thank you very much. I'm so grateful for what you are doing. It's not easy to put up this platform every day, almost on a daily basis, come more online, say things like this, just for the betterment of one's country. It is not an easy thing. So, commend you. Keep the fire, keep the fire burning. Anytime I'm disposed, I'll always be here to give my little 2 cents. I don't know anything. I know nothing but little one that God has given me. I will always gladly and happily give it out as much as I know. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate all your efforts. Thank you for all everything you've told us today. What's happening in the courts, how far we have gone, and the next step, and looking at things, what the judges need to do, and the hope you are giving to all Nigerians. And I so much like the way you say it, frankly, telling everyone what is supposed to be and what we are expecting. And I want to say thank you so much for everything you're doing, for all your analysis. And we'll be here again by tomorrow. We'll be here again to talk more about what is happening in Nigeria, how can we make it better. Our own is to make Nigeria better. And those in diaspora, please, we should not give in, we should not give up. Nigeria is our country. Do your part, man. Do your part. That's what we are saying. Don't think of what Nigeria can do for you, but think of what you can do for Nigeria. That is the truth. So let's make Nigeria a better country. Some people are giving, some people are talking, some people are participating. They're on the field there, participating in the election. So we should don't allow all these opposition to continue that way. We've allowed them for so long. That is why. And They've destroyed the country over years, and to rebuild it, it will take some time. But if you don't start now, when are we going to start? That is the truth. So we have to start now, and we started over, I would say about a year ago, and we have done something remarkable. We've done something remarkable on achievement under Peter Obi. That is the truth. Peter Obi is a hope, is an icon of a new Nigeria. Peter Obi and Dati Amen, they are icon of a new Nigeria. This is a Nigeria we wish for everybody. A better Nigeria, a good Nigeria that you will be proud of. Anywhere you are, the country where you are will respect you. These people, they're Nigerians. They will respect you because the country, they are doing the right thing. They are doing the needful. A country that's lawful. A country that has the people at heart. Because right now, a country, they don't care about you. They don't give a damn about you. That is the truth. But now is the time. It's you and I that will make it work. It's you and I. We are the Nigerians, okay? No, don't forget that. We are the Nigerians. The leaders come from us, but because the good ones refuse to play their role, they allow the bad ones to be going in, and they've been doing that for years. So now it's time to take it back, and we are doing it, and we'll take it back. Right now, the case in the court, all eyes on the judiciary, all the threats, everything they are doing, all the pressure they are mounting on the judges should stop. Let the judges do the right thing, and Justice Ugo, don't give in. Don't give up. Stay on the right side of history, the good side of history, or rather. That's what you are saying. Don't resign. Don't give up. No matter the threat, don't give in. Don't give up. Because winners don't quit, and quitters don't win. That is all I will have to say for now. From Diaspora Network, I will hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mr. Chukuma, for coming, and God bless you. God bless Nigeria. And we all say Nigeria is a great country, and we are proud to be. For me, I tell you the truth. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. I'm proud to be Nigerian because we have what it takes. We know that we can make it happen. We can make it happen, and it's you and I that will make it happen. So that is it. So we will stop there for now. Hopefully tomorrow. Back to please, as you watch, kindly share, kindly follow our page. Right now we are about 5-6 channels right now. Yes. So on Twitter, on YouTube channels, on Facebook, about 3 Facebook pages and 2 YouTube channels. So guys, follow us on our page and subscribe to the channel. So Nigeria is our country, and we believe it can be great again. But who will make it great again is you and I. That is why we refuse to sit on this fence or to sit on the other side of the field. But right now we are going to be on the playing field by talking, action, and be on the field. That's what we are doing. Those in diaspora, that's what we are doing. And I'm so happy those have been doing it before that they don't relax. Please come back to the field. Let's make it work. And we can make it work. All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow again by God's grace. Thank you so much. God bless you all.